Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NWatch, and yes, I'm back with another watch strap fashion show. Okay, so this time around the subject of the strap fashion show is this Rado Kriens, a vintage watch. I think this one came I think it's from 1970 something, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I've done a full review for this particular Rado piece. Please go ahead and check it out in my video archives. Okay, so before we start the show, so let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my Casio A700W. all right, so I've taken it off its original bracelet and I've put it on this very vintage look rubber strap from, oh god, I've totally forgot what the what the maker's name, but still, yeah, I think it looks absolutely awesome on this vintage style piece from Casio. Oh, of course, I've done the review for this particular watch as well, and go ahead and check it out. Okay, so let's get to strap number one. Oh, before that, I would like to explain that it is quite difficult actually for me to get a suitable strap for this watch, because it basically is using this what do you call this, hooded lug. So, and then the space, if you want to put a strap inside there, is quite tight, so you have to find straps that is, you know what, maybe 2 millimeters or less in thickness. And yeah, I think that is a bit of troublesome, but yeah, still I've managed to find about 10 straps that is suitable for this particular watch. Okay, so this is the condition of the original bracelet that I've got with this watch. As you can see, it is a vintage watch, so in vintage watch and vintage strap, so there is a bit of, there's quite a lot of flex actually, so it doesn't it's not that bad. I mean, I really love this strap, but yeah, I want to keep it that way. I don't want to add further damage to it, so that is why I swap it out with another strap. Okay, so let's get to strap number one, which is this super thin canvas narrow strap. I think not canvas narrow strap, canvas strap from bluesharkstraps.com. Is it bluesharkwatch.com? I can't remember, but this is from Blue Shark. So I've got this for quite a long time already. Oops, sorry, I've hit the camera again. Yeah, so we have this sign buckle here with a Blue Shark sign there, and of course I prefer a brush buckle. I'm not really sure how many finishing that they have for this strap, but yeah, they have a few other colorway as well, maybe black, green, blue, and something. I don't remember, but yeah, still, this is quite a thin one, so maybe at around 1 millimeter or 1.2 millimeters, and it's not your typical thick canvas strap. This is quite, I don't know, it looks like it looks a bit cheap in my opinion, but still a very high quality nonetheless. So, but at the hole area, so you can see that the holes have a bit of fraying here. Not so good if you like to keep your holes intact for a long period of time, but yeah, still, this is what is happening with the strap. So you see that the stitching is well put together, and of course, because at the end of the strap here is very thin, at about maybe 1.5 millimeter, it fits to the watch without any issues. Okay, so let's check out the Casio and see how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. Let's put it over there, and yep. Okay, right, so you can see that on my on my wrist, I'm at number 3, hole number 3 from the top. So maybe if you have a bigger wrist, maybe at about 7.5 inch, so you're gonna be struggling to fit this strap on you, but I think maybe 6.5 to 7.5 inch is the best if you want to go for this particular strap. Okay, right, of course I will leave a link if you want to purchase this particular strap from bluesharkstraps.com later on in the video description. Okay, so let's go to strap number 2, which is this very cool what do you call this, Harris tweed strap from Vario Singapore. So yep, I really love this unique looking wool from Harris tweed from Vario Singapore. So all of this looks a bit weird at first, but yeah, I think it's somehow matches the blue dial color of this vintage Rado. So of course we have this sign Vario buckle here, a fixed keeper here, and a moving keeper here. And at the end you can it's quite difficult to see the holes actually, so because you're gonna go and you want to put it on your wrist, you're going to be struggling to find the holes actually, so I will show you guys later. And we have this sign Vario name here, and of course the Harry Sweet sign here. All right, so let's show you what I mean by it's quite difficult to find the hole when you want to put it. So you can as you can see here, I can't really see the holes, and you just have to try try it out. Okay, so boom, I have a 6.75-inch wrist, and you know what, I don't know, man, if you guys have bigger wrist than me, I don't know, you're gonna be struggling to fit this one to your wrist. But yeah, for me it's okay, but maybe for guys with bigger wrist size, you might want to ask Ivan from Vario if he has a bigger or longer strap for you guys. Okay, so that is, oh, I totally forgot to mention that this vintage Rado Kriens have a 20 millimeters lug width. So these are basically what I'm going to be using today are 20 millimeter straps that I have in my collection. Okay, so let's go to strap number 3, which is another strap from this is another strap from Blue Shark, right? bluesharkstraps.com. Of course, we're gonna have the brush buckle here, and this Cordura material on top, and a leather at the back. Okay, so we have this fixed keeper here, a floating keeper here, and here we have these holes, which is, I don't know, fine, it's okay, no problem, but it's not really that beautifully punched together. But maybe it's because I've used this for quite a while already. And at the back you can see that I've always on the fourth hole here, so I'm in the middle. And of course we have this super easy to take out a quick release spring bar at both sides. Right, so let's see how it looks on my 6.75-inch wrist. I find it much easier to do behind the camera, guys. So yeah, I think of course black is going to be suitable for any watch that you have in your collection, and that is the Blue Shark Cordura strap. So you see that there's a bit of material coming out there, but yeah, it is what it is. And the black of course plays really nice with the that shiny blue dial. I don't really know what color, what is it, I don't know, a bit of texture maybe on the dial. Yeah, but of course that glimmer because of the faceted crystal of the Rado Kriens, and yeah, it makes it look a bit shiny in my opinion. Of course this black color tone somehow is a bit mundane, but still for a dress watch the dial is the most important part of the strap of the watch. Okay, right, so let's go to strap number 4, which is this sailcloth strap from iwantastrap.com. So I don't have the blue stitching version, but I think the red stitch version also looks nice on this watch, because we have that Rado logo there in red, and also the dial, the date wheel is written in red as well, so it kind of brings out the red color on this particular watch, I think. All right, so let's zoom in a bit so you can see. Of course we have this fixed keeper here and a floating keeper here, and the buckle features a finishing and in the middle, and brushing at the top, brushing at the side, and the stitching right after one, or I think I've had this strap for about 2 years, so there's nothing, no stitching came off after 2 years, and at the back is still intact. So of course this is a waterproof strap, something that is not really usable on a vintage watch, but I think it looks good, man. So I just put it on the watch. Right, so I am on the 1 2 3 5th hole for this particular strap, and yeah, again
this is a very small, a 36 millimeters watch. So, and this strap is also quite small if you are a European, which has 7.5 inch wrist. So I reckon maybe people who are who has a 6 to 7 inch wrist will be okay. But yeah, this is how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. Okay, so let's go to strap number 5, which is this very cool mesh or Milanese style bracelet from Strapcoat. So if you guys have been following my channel for a long time already, so you know that I always use this Milanese bracelet on every watch that I have. And yeah, because of the quality, very high quality. Let's zoom out a bit. There's, of course, after a few years, there will be a bit of flex here and there, but yeah, still a high quality product with not so expensive price. Yeah, but still, it's still a bit expensive compared to the usual things that you would find on AliExpress. But still, I think you got what you paid for, right? So yep, that is how a mesh bracelet will look on your Rado or vintage Rado. And yeah, I think that looks awesome in my opinion, at least, right? Let's zoom out a bit. Yep. Okay, so this is strap number 5, and let's go to strap number 6, which is this presidential or president style bracelet from I think I've got this from eBay. So the seller name is Zlims, ZLIMSN. The same seller is also available on AliExpress. So yeah, anyway, so it's, I think I've got this for under 10 bucks. Well, for under 10 bucks, you can't really expect that much. But yeah, still we have a split pins here, and the polish outer portion, and polish inner portion and brush outer portion here. And of course we have a very simple stamp clasp with just stamp clasp with just 2 micro, or maybe just 1 micro adjustment. And we have this push release button here, and you put it like so. So there's nothing really exciting about the clasp actually. So yeah, but still it looks really nice on this vintage watch, right? So yeah, it's a bit tight because I need to maybe add in some link, but I don't really want to do that. But still, I think this looks really awesome on the on this Rado Kriens vintage watch. Right, so that is strap number 6. Let's go to strap number 7, which is this very cool Jubilee bracelet from AliExpress. So I've done a review for this particular bracelet, I think about 2 years back. So we have this, of course we have this Jubilee style featuring this brush outer links and a polished middle link. And of course we have this Rolex how to call it, easy link or glide lock thing going on here. So of course you can adjust this by pulling this one off and adjust according to your preference. So but I think for this particular watch I'm gonna be setting it to this position, and boom, you are good to go. So we have this male clasp here, and of course there's this, what to say, spring-loaded clasp here, and boom, there's a safety feature as well. And I think the Jubilee look or Jubilee style matches really well with this vintage watch. Okay, so let's see how it looks on my wrist. Boom, yeah, I think that looks cool. Of course, for this small watch the clasp is a bit too long, but yeah, still I think it plays really nice with this vintage watch. Okay, so let's go to the last strap of the day, which is strap number 8, which is this very cool riveted style bracelet from MAS watches, right? So I've done a review for their Mas Irukanji watch. So and in that review I've mentioned that somehow I think the vintage style bracelet of the watch doesn't really suit that particular watch, but then when I put it on this on this vintage Rado, I think it looks absolutely awesome. Okay, so we have this brush links here, and we have this polished outer side of the bracelet, and on the side you will find this riveted rivet style and on the side, and I think it plays really nice with the style of the watch. Okay, so of course we have 6 micro adjust here, and the one thing that I don't really like about this particular bracelet is this, I don't know, of course we have safety here, right? So but when you want to take it off, we have to somehow struggle a bit because it's quite tight when you want to open it. But yeah, you can't really complain, and this is how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. Boom boom, and yeah, I think that looks really nice in my opinion, at least. And yeah, plays vintage style bracelet for a vintage watch. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with this style of bracelet. Okay, so that is all, guys. I can only find 8 strap or bracelet that is available in my collection for this particular vintage Rado Kriens. This video is just showing you guys what are the options that you can have if you have a similar watch. So of course there are tons of options that is available on the market for you. So this is just my suggestion. If you guys have another suggestion of straps that you think is suitable for this particular particular watch, please do let me know in the comment section below. So until next time, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.